Hi, Quinn sisters. Have you ever hit your breaking point? Have you ever had a moment where you felt like if one more thing happens, you might just lose your shit? You might just snap? Not because of that moment, but because of everything that led up to it? Typically, what makes you snap isn't usually the thing that broke you. It was just your last straw. Let's talk about it. I'm your host, Eunika. Welcome to Unika's Box of Chocolates, our safe space for hard truths, bold conversations, and everything in between. Before we dive in, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to every single one of you who subscribed, liked, commented, or shared these episodes. We are about 4,000 subscribers right now. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for helping me build this safe space for us. Keep hitting that like button and drop a comment below. Every little tap helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps push this conversation to someone else who might want to hear it. Back to the episode. Full transparency here, and we said we would talk about real life situations, and this might just be one of them. Let me tell you the truth. I've been sitting on this episode for a minute. Last week, I watched the movie Straw, Tyler Perry's last drop with Taraji P. Henson. What an amazing actress. That was a magnificent performance. I loved every minute of that movie. She is so talented. And that movie spoke to me so deeply that I decided to make an episode about it. Before we go any further, relax. There will be no spoilers. I promise. It was kind of strange because every time I sat and tried to record this episode, I got emotional. It's not because of the plot. It's more because the message hit home way too hard for me. It's like you had a mirror right in front of me and I could see my reflection in it. But today, this is it. We are talking about this because too many of us are walking around now on our last straw, waiting for that last drop to just snap. Let me share this real life moment with you. Picture this. It's 7:42 a.m. and I'm already running behind for the day. I knew for a fact because I glanced at the clock on my way downstairs. So my toddler having a full-blown meltdown right before school. It's like his feelings were hurt. It was the end of the world for him. He's kicking, screaming, pure chaos, just because I would not let him take his favorite toy to school. In the middle of that, my dog got overstimulated. She started barking as well. She was fed up. And at that point, it was a shit show. I carried through it and successfully got my toddler to daycare. When I walked in that building, I had the largest fake smile on my face. I greeted the staff on my way in and out the building. But as soon as I got in my car, I sat in pure silence and just stared at the car ceiling. I let out the loudest scream and I instantly started feeling better. That was my way to reset and recollect myself. That's what works for me. When you think about it, it wasn't just about that morning. It was a combination of things. It was the lack of sleep from the night before, the things that I have been carrying in silence, nothing that anyone did. It's the energy that I've been giving to everything and everyone else. That morning, that meltdown, my dog barking crazy, all that hitting at the same time, that was my last straw. So often, we wait until our bodies break down, until we lash out, until we're standing in the kitchen crying over spilled milk like it was the milk's fault. But the truth is, you've been tired, you've been hurting, you've been stretched, you are burnt out. Quincis, that last straw wasn't the beginning of the breakdown. It was the end of your silence. That's why it's important to have a circle. One thing that movie reminded me was the power of having a circle of trust. People who don't need an explanation. People who understand you so well that they can hear past your excuses, past your silence, and see past your bullshit. Like when you're telling yourself, I'm fine, I'm okay. They know when you're being real, when it's true, and when it's not. And they just pull up, sit with you, and help you breathe again. Let me tell you this, your healing doesn't need an audience, it needs a tribe. If you don't have one, start building one now, one person at a time. Because when your straw hits the floor, you'll need more than a like to pick you back up. As soon as I regrouped from my moment, I called my husband. He was the first one I called, left him a message, and he didn't have anything to do with this, but I needed to offload. So I left him a message explaining everything that just happened. Then I called my sister. Thankfully, she was barely awake, but she picked up. She listened, no judgment. And in the end, she just said, wow, That's messed up. And as cliche as this may have been, her acknowledgement was all that I needed. I exhaled and felt relieved. So now, if you're thinking, what if I don't have anyone to call? That's possible too. And to the woman who's still waiting for her tribe, remember, you got you. You still got yourself. And for now, that's enough. It's important that we stop waiting for permission to pause. Think about it. Why do we usually wait until we break to actually rest? Why do we need a breakdown to justify a break? You don't have to hit rock bottom to start climbing back up. Start resting now. Reset now. Recharge now. Take your break while you still have straws left to give. Rest is not a luxury. It's a requirement. We need it for survival. So that movie had me thinking about all the times I told myself, just push through, just one more thing, one more email, one more meeting, one more day, until I had nothing left. Trust me, I once worked myself to a serious burnout at work, which resulted in me going on a leave of absence. Coming back to the job, I needed a new strategy. I had to set some solid boundaries to protect my well-being. And honestly, I don't want to live like that ever again. I don't want to be the strong one who suffers in silence. My quality of life has improved so much since I started putting myself first. And once in a while, I still have moments like that morning where I quickly had to remind myself to pause. I now know my triggers and know how to avoid or fix them. I now know when to speak, when to stop, when to take a deep breath, and when to protect my peace. Here are some key takeaways from this episode. If you're listening to this and you feel like you're on your last straw, Quinces, don't wait until it breaks. Take the break before it breaks you. Speak up. Call someone. Ask for help. You don't have to carry this alone. Let yourself feel all the emotions. Cry if you need to. Scream if you need to. Let it out. Protect your peace. I mean by praying, closing the door, by saying no to certain things, by saying no to certain people. You don't have to earn your peace by falling apart first. Now, if this episode hit home today, if it resonated with you on any level, or if there's anyone you might think of that may want to hear this, don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone who's been strong for way too long. Share it with someone who might just be on their last straw. And remember, healing isn't weakness. It is wisdom. It's power. And it's way overdue. As always, thank you for your time. I'm your host, Eunika. I'll see you next time for more hard truths, bold conversations, and everything in between. Bye-bye.